Cheers.
Cheers.
What's shaking?
Well, I'm sorry to call you so last minute, but I'm having a Fash-Urn emergency.
Wait, what did you say?
A Fash-Urn emergency.
Fash-Urn?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, not a fashion emergency, a Fash-Urn.
Please explain.
This guy named Dan The Funeralman, he lives in Salem, Ohio, not to be confused with the other Salem. And he has this really fun take on death. He wants to kind of get rid of the taboo that death is only full of grief and scary and it can't be joyful and beautiful. So he owns this funeral home and does these Fash-Urn runway shows from the casket showroom. And I'm going to walk the runway with him, and I figured I could tap you for some of your amazing vintage.
I mean, this guy has got to have 8th house placements.
I mean, tell me you're a Scorpio without telling me you're a Scorpio.
Aquarius rising. How do you find this stuff?
It came up in my feed, so I slid in his DMs, and I told him I was coming home to see my family and to see you. And Salem, Ohio is right across the border.
Oh my God.
I need to get into your showroom and get out some looks because we're going to walk the runway with certain urns. There's an animal print collection, and we're also going to do pink because it matches my nails.
I mean, I'm all for this.
Yes. So you can help me?
I would love to help you. But I think we should pull some cards first, don't you think?
I mean, we're together, we might as well.
Candles lit, altar set, vibes in check. Leslie is setting the energy of the space with a tuning fork before we do our reading. Because apparently, before you visit the Death Diva himself, you should probably check the energy first.
So since we both do intuitive readings, who's going to do the reading?
I think we should both do it.
Okay.
I mean, we're both ruled by Mercury, so we got to say. All right, so I've got the Minimalist Oracle deck by Rachel Lieberman. Oh, I love the Minimalist Oracle deck. And then we have this awesome Major Arcana deck by Nikki de St. Phal. And Nikki was also a fashion designer.
I don't know this deck at all.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. There we go. The moon, the subconscious, the underworld.
Things yet to be revealed. This totally matches.
I mean, look at the death card.
Oh, it looks fun.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, death is, can be fun. Death can be really fun, and it sounds like that's what Dan's working on.
Death can be so much more than sadness and grief. Letting it be style, ritual, intentional, fun, and fabulous.
Honoring that life. I think what's so beautiful about what he is doing is continuing that life as art and art as life. I love that. With an animal print. I mean, I mean, it is neutral, I've always said.
I completely agree. So are we doing this reading about my trip to Salem? The moon, have this unknown feminine journey in front of me.
This is true, but we are also on the cusp of the new moon in Taurus. And that's that thing about new moon in Taurus with death. It's like honoring the value of the life.
I agree.
This one. Oh, how look at that with the caduceus and everything ruled by Mercury.
You can't make it up. I literally picked the Virgo card. 5 planets in Virgo. Sorry, not sorry.
You had a Virgo stellium.
I do have a Virgo stellium.
Makes sense.
Put me in therapy for years.
Well, I have a Gemini stellium.
Oh, I must have also sent you to therapy.
Currently in it. Oh, the one underneath. Okay. The Lover's card.
So we have me on the board. You on the board.
And the moon. The wild, feralness, the subconscious.
I feel so seen.
I have a Gemini moon, too. Do you have a Virgo moon?
I have a Scorpio moon.
Of course. Do you want to pull any more here?
I think one more needs to live over here. Okay.
Mercury. Wow, we are truly representing Mercury, Virgo, Gemini. Pisces is in my 8th house, which is death and taboo and secrets and sexuality. Right, do we want to pull some from Rachel's deck?
Let's
We feel
add.
good about
Let's
that?
add. I like all the black and white pattern together. I really like pulling cards with other readers because everybody shuffles and deals.
differently.
I was always sort of casino style, and then I've just kind of been playing around with just a little bit of this, like the over-under.
Did you call it casino style?
Yeah!
Oh.
Casino style, you know.
I like that.
That's how I've always described it. All right, so you got tortoise.
And pain.
And the
Whoa.
process and chaos.
This feels very Scorpio moon, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. And the chaos does feel very like triple Mercury, which we have pretty much happening here. Uranus and Gemini. Well, like, what does pain mean to you, especially with death? I mean, it is, I think that we have been groomed to see, death is painful. For me, losing my dad, like my dad prayed to pass away every single night. So it was a release for him, but it was painful for us. Transitions, presence, wisdom, these are all words that I think can be attributed to death and in the grieving process. Growing through my difficulties of loss brought me so much closer to who I am. Really helped me to connect in new ways. Like you've taught me too. You're like, death isn't just about somebody you love or a life. It's the ending of a relationship. It's the loss of a job. It's closing your shop. It's letting go of a part of your identity, right?
Yeah, which can be so difficult because you think about, well, who am I if I'm not that? And the death of who you were, it takes everything away, right? It can take your wardrobe, your mentality, where you live, how you do things every day, who you associate with. Like that wrecking ball can come and take all that away. But chaos is the only way to get to great change. I think people like to see change come gift wrapped in a box with an instruction manual attached, and that's absolutely not how change works, ever.
With chaos, I'm finding magic in the unpredictability of the universe. Or adventure, metamorphosis, miracles. You need that push to kind of create more flow.
Pain in the tortoise card, reverse. Pain is part of the process, and grief comes when it comes. Whether that's a physical death or a loss of a job, that grief can come years later sometimes. Or pop back up, and you're like, oh my God, why am I thinking about this right now? I thought I was over this.
Oh yeah, I'm evolving at my own pace. Deliberate action, endurance, and persistence. It takes the time it takes kind of feels very present here for tortoise and pain.
I agree.
I remember like being in the airport like a year after Juju, my first sweet little tortoiseshell cat, passed away, and I just burst into tears out of nowhere.
The process to becoming a new version of yourself can be really chaotic. You cannot predict or control what the process looks like to becoming a new version of yourself, or how you deal with some type of grief-oriented event in your life. Kind of get into that mystical moon energy of just of going with the flow of how you're going to process chaos.
And like the hermit, in terms of introspection, maybe you're creating a safe space.
Damn, I didn't think we were going to get so deep this morning.
That's just us. We're peaks and valleys over here. I tell you what, we can get really goofy and then we can get really deep. You just have to stick around and find out. All right. Well, Dan doesn't know what's coming.
No, he doesn't. So, Leslie.
Or maybe you don't know what's coming with Dan. This guy has literally got his finger on the pulse.
I am going into a place of death tomorrow. Going to a funeral home is going to be very, very vibey. I just don't know who I'm going to meet in there, living or dead.
And you see dead people?
I see dead people. I see them and I hear them. What about you?
I saw them when I was a child and it scared me, and I asked them to not show themselves to me anymore. As I've kind of gone through death portals myself, I'm feeling a little stronger to say, if I need to see you, if it's part of my highest good, then I'm open to it, but just don't scare me.
Spirits can appear in all forms. They can look like orbs. They can look like gruesome figures you'd see in a horror movie. They can look how they did like, deceased grandmas. They'll show up in, 30s, 40s, 50s clothing instead of how they looked when they died. They want to appear in their best version, which is really interesting.
I've seen that with my dad.
I feel good about this. Do you feel good about this?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love these cards.
So should we go get in your showroom and get me some vintage fits?
Oh yeah, we must. Yes. We must. Let's go take a look.
Let's go. Walking to Leslie's vintage archive feels like stepping through the wardrobe doors into Narnia, filled with fits that belong to witches, fairies, and crystal ball-toting mystics. What you wear carries energy, and nobody merges vintage fashion with mystical practice quite like the high priestess of devotional dress herself.
This is my showroom / closet, an archive of sorts, I suppose. So let's get into it and see what I've got that's going to work for you. Well, hallelujah. So what's the vibe?
Death is the vibe.
Oh, can't even explain it. I just have to show it. I think this is too much. Are you kidding me?
What is that?
It's a wizard's cloak. Or the cloak of a sorceress.
Have you worn this under the moonlight, Leslie?
Not yet. No, these things are just waiting for their moment.
Oh.
Look at this. The freaking... Yeah, that's a no. Won't work.
I don't know if it's right for the Fash-Urn Show, but I'd love to wear it to a full moon ceremony.
God, I would too. Right when you said I need your help, I was like, Colleen needs to wear this.
Oh my God,
This is such a Colleen style rituals uniform extravaganza. Don't you think?
I love it.
Should we give this a try?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I do also think that this will go really lovely with it. What do you think? It packs a powerful punch.
I love a twosie.
Twin set?
Yes.
I think this will be nice together here. We'll kind of give this a whirl. You see? I'm all for a monochrome. Divining which door. This is fabulous. Another like really on brand Colleen McCann crystal prescription style rituals. There's this for animal print, but I don't know if this is gonna rock the boat.
Too dark.
I'm gonna brighten up death a little bit.
Let's brighten it up. And the urns he showed me have a little bit more contrast with the animal print.
Okay. Now what could be like really fab?
What?
And, like kind of Wednesday Addams. I've got something. There it is. It is there. This little tuxedo dress, duster, this sweet little 80s, 90s piece, I think would be really fabulous on you.
Oh,
It's prim and proper with just a little bit of death and rebirth kind of thrown in with it.
Love that.
Velvet leopard is so lush.
I'm kind of feeling like I could leopard stack with that and do several different leopard on leopard.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
I think there's only one way to do that.
She's a neutral.
To just put all of the leopard on.
Yeah. I went to Salem, Ohio to meet Dan The Funeralman. Dan believes death should be less taboo. I see dead people and used to work in fashion. So honestly, this felt like the beginning of a very interesting friendship. Who called you Death Diva?
The girls in the comments.
It matches my nails. Yes. I thought I was going to get cremated, but I'm rethinking my choices.
How's it going, Colleen?
Hey, Dan.
Dan the
Nice
Funeral
to see
Man.
you.
Good to see you. So this is our entrance to Stark Memorial in Salem, Ohio. Nice modern facility. The main entrance area, gathering space, gallery wall, the history of the funeral home. This is over 100 years old here, but in 1853 they started making caskets in this house. They used to sell old furniture above the garage over there, Stark Colonial Attic. That's the original sign.
Dan,
Yes.
how did you get into this work?
So my grandmother died in 1999, didn't know what I wanted to do, and I decided to get a job at the local funeral home where she was at and decided to go to mortuary school, worked my way up and purchased this funeral home 6 years ago.
Who does the makeup here?
Actually, I do, believe it or not. You want me to touch you up a little bit? Well, you're gonna have to lay down for me to do that.
Oh my God.
Don't move either. So this is right here where it all goes down for the Fash-Urn Show. Got the red carpet, stanchions, and this is where we went viral right here.
Why did you want to do Fash-Urns?
So I just wanted to provide entertainment, make death less taboo, and show unique, fashionable urns.
How did you get started in this?
It was just seeing the trending audio and somebody walking with the product, and I'm like, let me just get an urn off the shelf and do the walk, and then it blew up, and then it was just turned into more urns, and now it's its own show, trademark. You can't steal it, Fash-Urn Show. We do sell caskets here too, obviously at a funeral home, so we've been rolling out a casket.
Matches my nails. Yes. Well, I thought I was going to get cremated, but I'm rethinking my choices. So Dan, can I get in it?
And we could get these in any color. You want yellow, you want red, you want purple, and we could get it lined however you want. You want leopard interior.
How much do caskets weigh?
Depends on the wood, I mean.
And the body.
Yeah, exactly. Without a body, maybe 100 pounds.
I also haven't had to pick up a casket.
Yeah.
Just not my lived life experience.
Yeah. This came in, I think it's probably the only one in the world. They made this just for me, Dan the Funeralman. We got the snow leopard and of course the regular leopard. This is the first viral video walking out with this one. Got a casket, Stark Memorial casket stress reliever. It says avoid stress, pre-planned today. Go back here where all our urns are.
Do you have the most creative urns in the business?
I'm thinking so. FashUrns.com came about with all this because people wanted to buy these urns. I had no idea that I was selling around the world. So
I would want to go out in style.
Dan took me on a tour of the Fash-Urn showroom. It felt somewhere between a funeral home, an art gallery, and a very niche department store for the afterlife. There were butterflies, roses straight out of The Bachelorette, a baseball urn for Cleveland Guardian fans, stacks of books for the intellectuals, and even something for the Dungeons and Dragons crowd. Watching Dan carry my wardrobe bags into a funeral home instead of wheeling a casket was not on my Salem bingo card. He showed me to my green room, which was actually the room you sit down to discuss plans for your final send-off. Okay, it's showtime! After the Fash-Urn Show wrapped, Dan and I naturally ended up at the tarot table, with only the coffins there to overhear the tea. A funeral director and a medium sitting down together, you know all the cards were going to get laid on the table. No seance, just talking shop. And honestly, I can now officially say I've given a tarot reading in a casket showroom.
Have you ever had any kind of like wild experiences with spirit activity in your funeral home?
6 months ago on our camera, we saw looked to be orbs throughout the crematory, kind of coming under the cooler, and I put it out there on TikTok and Instagram to ask if people thought it was dust or orbs, and a lot of people said they were orbs. So that's probably the craziest. I haven't heard any screaming or seen any ghosts, but that's probably the extent that I've seen.
And I even got merch to take home. Okay, is the tour over?
Yes, it's over. I can't take you any further because there's a deceased in the next room over.
What?
Yep.
Right over there?
Right over there.
Check out the full adventure on the Style Rituals YouTube channel. Contact me for readings, events, or to be a guest on my show.